Well, it was the thing about, like I said, that I think I had mentioned before, that Norman Harris had just got a got a label deal with South Soul Records, and his label was Goldmine. And we had to do a showcase for him for the T and J's. It wasn't for instant funk. It was for singers, the out front singers. And during that time, we were right in the middle of the showcase, and Bunny Sigler walks in the door, and he was that type of person. And he, we were doing our thing, and he got excited, and he came up and grabbed the microphone, just started singing along like with us, and that was the basis. That was the start of the relationship with us and him. And then we started doing. Anybody that Bunny wrote songs for, that he was recording songs for or on, we were the band that he used to record the tracks. And I'm talking about from Johnny Nash, from Curtis Mayfield, the OJs, man, there was so many, the Pips. Not Gladys Knight and the Pips,
right.
But it was just the Pips, because the Pips had got a record deal with Casablanca that they did. Patty Brooks, Lolita Holloway, like Double Exposure. What's the name? South Shore Commission, and it was so many others, that we did, but we started recording all this stuff down at Gamble and Huff's place. It was 309 South Broad Street, which was a part of Sigma Sound recording studios, but they had built a studio inside of Gamble and Huff's building, and we did a lot of recordings there. But when we first started going there, this is all new to us. We're the new kids on the block. We're coming into an organization that has been kicking out hit records for a while now, maybe before I was born,
right?
But we're coming in, and we're being introduced to everyone, and you could tell that there was some kind of feeling there. I don't want to give it a name, because I don't know what it was.
You had Philly royalty in front of you, though.
But it wasn't a great feeling.
Right.
It wasn't a bad one, but it wasn't great. So we continued to work in there, and I guess what it was because before Bunny met us, he was like using the musicians that everybody used, like the Norman Harris, like the T.J. Tenders, like the Earl Youngs, the Ronnie Bakers, and everything. They're the ones that did all this stuff, and speaking of them, when we first came into that camp, we were excited.
Right.
We were excited. We didn't come in there with bullhorns on, like we come in here to run over everything. No, we were humble. We were excited to be around Kenny Gamble, Leon Huff, Tom Bell. This was a once in a lifetime thing for us.
Right.
And we, like I said earlier, man, we always were humble people. We never had any animosity or any jealousy towards any artist, because we respected them for what they did, but coming up in there, I could feel that what we felt wasn't what they felt, because we're starting to come into the business now, into the big time, and we're starting to find out that being in the big time ain't all of what we thought it was going to be.